This is a presentation about the Performance Audit Report, Efficient and Effective Use of High-Value Medical Equipment, Report 10 2016-17. This is a summary of the report to Parliament. The full report can be read on our website. Queensland Public Hospitals have 134 items of high-value medical equipment spread across 12 of the 16 hospital and health services, with a total historical acquisition value of approximately $277 million. For the audit, we defined high value as anything with an acquisition value of over $1 million. Over the past 10 years, the total number and value of high-value medical equipment has doubled. Medical imaging equipment, including CT and MRI machines, and radiation oncology equipment accounts for around 75% of this high-value medical equipment. Replacing existing and investing in new equipment can come at a high cost in terms of purchase, installation, operation and disposal. The audit examined how the health system strategically plans for high-value medical equipment and the process for procuring equipment, including whether or not purchasing decisions addressed value for money considerations. The health system can better use high-value medical equipment in providing health services. By managing the use of this equipment across state hospitals rather than only within the hospital in which the equipment is located, the health system could more efficiently use equipment capacity to reduce patient wait lists. There is no standard method for strategic asset planning, which is compounded by a lack of coordination of the various asset management information systems across the health system. Funding for the replacement of health technology equipment is insufficient to meet the rapidly rising costs of replacing equipment. Utilisation and the monitoring of high-value medical equipment is not coordinated across the health system due to a lack of standardised processes. The health system cannot demonstrate that equipment is procured economically despite there being appropriate governance processes in place. The department and hospital and health services use various asset management systems and individual approaches. The lack of a complete picture about what high-value medical equipment assets exists and how they are being used limits the ability of the department to effectively plan at a state level for services now and into the future. It also prevents the department from knowing the actual cost of replacing its existing health technology equipment. The funding pool for the Health Technology Equipment Replacement Programme, which includes high-value medical equipment, has been capped at $140 million per two-year cycle since 2008. It is insufficient to meet the rapidly rising costs of replacing equipment. Based on the expected rate of replacement, if there is no change in funding, we estimate that by the 2018-20 funding cycle, the shortfall between equipment replacement costs and available funding will be approximately $390 million. We recommend that the Department of Health completes a stocktake of the health system's medical equipment and current asset information systems so that they have a better understanding of how much funding they require to meet the growing demand. The lack of procedure that standardises what information should be captured, by whom and at what stage of the patient treatment makes it difficult to identify potential performance improvements. It also prevents the department from comparing the performance of high-value medical equipment across the hospital and health services to drive improvements more broadly in the system. The health system cannot demonstrate that high-value medical equipment replacement is achieving value for money. There is insufficient documentation, which means the department is not validating the rationale supporting the need for the purchases and ensuring that steps have been taken to minimise the total cost of ownership. We recommend that the Department of Health and Hospital and Health Services collaborate to standardise their performance metrics to better identify spare capacity and improve their procurement processes to demonstrate value for money whilst ensuring benefits are identified and realised. Thank you for listening. We trust this presentation has been of value. For more information on the issues highlighted in this summary presentation, please see the full report, Efficient and Effective Use of High-Value Medical Equipment, on our website under Reports and Resources at qao.qld.gov.au.